Did you know that US crypto regulations could be the key to a massive Bitcoin price explosion? But here's the twist. It could also have a huge impact on other top altcoins like Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. Stick with me till the end because I'll share a price prediction that might just surprise you. Let's break it down. The US government has been talking of crypto regulations for years now, but 2025 is shaping up to be the year where we finally see clear, concrete rules. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and other financial authorities are rolling out regulations that will help make the crypto market more stable and secure for everyone, from individual investors to large institutional players. Now, you might be wondering, why is this a big deal? Well, until now, the lack of regulation in crypto has made it a wild west for investors. This has created uncertainty, and many traditional financial institutions have stayed away because of the lack of clarity. So, what does all of this mean for the market? Regulations are going to bring stability, and stability in the crypto market is critical. Why? Because when investors feel that there are clear rules in place, they feel more secure and are more likely to invest more capital. This means that more money could start flowing into cryptocurrencies, both from individual investors and from big institutions. Let me give you an example. Look at what happened with Bitcoin ETFs in the past. When the SEC approved Bitcoin futures ETFs, it opened the door for traditional financial institutions to invest in Bitcoin indirectly. This led to a surge in Bitcoin's price because it became easier for large players to get involved. Now imagine the same thing happening when full crypto ETFs or other crypto-related financial products are approved under these new regulations. More capital, more demand, and, ultimately, higher prices. Not only will Bitcoin benefit from these regulations, but altcoins like Ethereum, XRP, and Solana will also see positive effects. For example, Ethereum, with its ongoing transition to Ethereum 2.0, could see a boost in institutional interest once regulations ensure more market safety. XRP could benefit from clearer legal standing, especially with its ongoing legal battles, and Solana could attract more capital as institutional investors look for blockchain scalability. Another major benefit of US crypto regulations is that they help protect investors. Scams and fraudulent projects have been rampant in the crypto space. And while we've seen a few high-profile scams, regulations can make it much harder for these fraudulent projects to take advantage of investors. For example, imagine you're an investor in a smaller altcoin. Right now, it can be hard to trust if a project is legitimate or just another pump and dump scheme. But with the SEC and other regulators cracking down on bad actors, the transparency in the market will improve. KYC, Know Your Customer, and AML, Anti-Money Laundering. Laws will ensure that exchanges and projects are more accountable, which reduces the risk of losses for investors. But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone is thrilled about these regulations. For example, many Bitcoin maximalists, people who believe in Bitcoin as the only true cryptocurrency, are worried that too much regulation could undermine Bitcoin's core values of decentralization and freedom. They argue that Bitcoin's appeal is that it's outside the control of governments and central banks. Bitcoin was designed to be a decentralized and permissionless currency, free from any central authority. These regulations could lead to more centralization in the market, and for some, that goes against the very reason Bitcoin exists in the first place. For instance, the introduction of central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, which are being explored by several countries, could create a direct competition for Bitcoin. Governments might push for digital dollars, and Bitcoin could lose some of its appeal if it becomes more regulated and controlled. Let's quickly recap the pros and cons of US crypto regulations. Pros: more capital inflow from institutional investors. Increased security for investors, protecting them from fraud. Greater stability in the market, reducing volatility. Clearer tax regulations for crypto transactions, making it easier to comply. Ethereum, ETH, XRP, and Solana will likely benefit from these changes. Cons: potential loss of decentralization as government oversight increases. More regulations could lead to less privacy and more government control. Some Bitcoin fans might feel the government is trying to control the market too much. So, what does all of this mean for Bitcoin's price and altcoins? If these US crypto regulations are implemented effectively, more institutional capital could flow into the crypto market. This increased demand would likely push Bitcoin's price higher, possibly reaching $180,000 to $250,000 by the end of 2025. As for Ethereum, XRP, and Solana, these coins could see significant gains too, as they benefit from more mainstream adoption and clearer regulations. Now, this isn't financial advice, just my personal opinion based on current trends and regulatory developments. But looking at the increased institutional interest and market trends, we could see a significant rise in both Bitcoin and top altcoins. So, what do you think? Are US crypto regulations the key to Bitcoin's future and the future of altcoins? Or will they change the essence of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay ahead of the game with more insights on crypto regulations, Bitcoin price predictions, and everything in between, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.